Guys, I have for you really good news. Easily one of the best barbecue chicken methods how to exploit expertise system if you don't want to create 25 extra characters in Division 2 game or farm your ass off in Countdown with some randoms who are running crazy builds and you are getting nowhere. But guys, heads up please, if you are proficient with your gear and if you're using skill setups or maybe DPS setups, don't upgrade those pieces. You will gain basically nothing. Damage, yeah baby, go with it. Uncle Butcher in the building, and like I said previously, with title update 15 we received new game mode Countdown, but with my new method we will receive much more gear, and you can do this in solo, in team play, doesn't matter. We have couple options how to farm your ass off, but like I said, be proficient guys, but if you use skill setups, simply upgrade your skills, like Stinger Hive which will deal more damage, Seeker Mines and so on. You don't need armor on your skill tiers or on your DPS setups, you will gain how many, 200k armor? BS brother. And guys, keep in mind that all the magic happens at capital building here. This is the stronghold and you have to do it on heroic difficulty, and with one run you will receive almost 30 items, and I mean only by this last room. In this last room you will receive 30 items, and that will take only 2 minutes from your precious time. By itself it's insane guys. And even before this room you will get a lot of loot. Basically in first room you will have boss which you can kill non-stop. Simply restart the mission and fight the boss. Really nice for solo players if you are looking for maybe named items. Sometimes you can get really nice drops there with that named boss, but all the magic, like I said, happens right here, and you can basically farm this like there is no tomorrow. But I would recommend you to do 2 or 3 runs, because honestly you will get too much loot and maybe you will lose your first drops, they will be disappeared. And in general, you saw, to complete this mission it took us 20 minutes. That's completion, full completion without exploiting anything here. 20 minutes baby. And well, story here is really simple. You don't have to kill the boss. You will kill everybody who is coming out of those doors, and when the boss will be out, don't touch him. But I will explain everything in a bit. But before we continue, quick word from the sponsor, Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews, you can check everything by yourself. But now with my promo code RBDIF you will have 15% discount on all services. It's an amazing deal, especially when right now they have some crazy sales. And if you have any questions, simply drop comment down below or contact their operator and he will tell you everything you should know. But like I told you before, we have couple farming methods here. If you're a solo player, you can farm the boss basically at the beginning of the stronghold. Super easy, kill him, restart the mission, and repeat as many times you want. Really nice for solo players. Main thing here, or I shall say critical part here, is to play this on heroic difficulty. If you will apply legendary difficulty, that will completely change the structure of the mission and you will not be able to farm ending like we are able right now. And I would of course recommend you to use maybe Eclipse Protocol setup with artillery turret and fire starter to spread status effects all over the place. Artillery turret will stagger your enemies and you can set on fire them much more easier. And unfortunately for this method you need at least one more player. One will do the objective, he will basically activate the area, those radars, and you will clear all the mobs here. You can switch positions of course, but one is doing objective and second one is killing the mobs. And you can basically, there is no limit. The main thing here is to kill mobs as fast as you can, and they will come out non-stop, wave after wave after wave after wave. And that's the reason why Echo's protocol set here is absolutely amazing, because now you're gonna set mobs on fire basically behind the walls at the checkpoint or spawn location. And while Mask's debuff is kinda nasty, only maybe tricky part is these chungus with grenade launchers. But if you're gonna nail the shots on the backpack on their ass, that's easy money, and you can kill a ridiculous amount of enemies. Unfortunately, kill XP is not that effective anymore with multiple rollbacks, fixes. You know, bro, the countdown is a mess, and that was pain in the ass to see what's happening around with all the unbalanced issues, with all the drone kill XP bugs and shit like that. And yeah, of course we received some gifts, but yeah, still we have a huge amount of problems. And like I said, be proficient with your gear, but don't invest anything if you're using skill setups. If you're using skill builds, upgrade your skills. They will boost your damage immediately, like Stinger Hive and so on. If you're using DPS setups, simply upgrade your weapons. That's easy. If you are using armor builds, maybe armor regen setups, or maybe face tank builds with bulwark, and you're trying to push your armor to the absolute limits, yeah, why not go maybe for those 20%, but only in that case if you're trying to create insane armor stacking setup. Otherwise, I think you are wasting points, especially on skill setups or armor corrective build, because if you will gain on DPS setup 20% extra armor, with that damage which we have right now, with flatline, spotter, that will be basically one bullet from decent PvP player. You are getting only one bullet extra on your build. And that's insane, because in return you have to give up a ridiculous amount of exotic components, and stuff like that. So still, I think the grind is not worth it. I am not buying it. I am not wasting my time with expertise system. For me, that's a huge no-no. I'm not seeing any point. PvP is a mess, broken, conflict is not fixed, especially those invisibility glitches can be absolutely disgusting. Dark Zone, well, you know how Dark Zone goes. Yes, so I'm waiting for Heartlands for PvP experience, and for PV I don't need anything. I still can dominate. So yeah, that's pretty much the bottom line, since I don't need anything to kill legendary mobs. Oh, 8 minutes! Oh, right, bye! Butcher drops the mic, see you in the next one.